Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and I want to tell you what a great day we're having here. Day 2, Central Minex in Gander, Newfoundland and Labrador. Our good friends at Calibre Mining, they understood the importance of bringing everybody into the conversation because this sector has a lot of moving parts and everybody's voice matters. And on that note, why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do.
Sure, thanks Alan. I'm Mason Kerpan and I'm the Stakeholder and Indigenous Relations Coordinator for Calibre, Valentine Gold Mine.
Yeah.
And based out of Grand Falls, Windsor. Yeah.
Wow. I got to tell you, man, Calibre was amazing today. They brought so many people into the conversation. Everything from bankers to STEM for girls. Yep. They were all in the conversation talking about the importance of this event. How was the day from your point of view?
I won't lie. It was very busy. We have a lot of moving parts. We're very involved with Central Minex and the conference, and have been, since day one. We of course, you mentioned the STEM for Girls part. We brought in excess of 30 students in, to take part in the science fair. We were proudly sponsored that science fair as well, and the awards and things of that. And it's been good. The variation in people that are stopping by our booth to check out, to see what's going on, to see where we are with the Valentine project, to just, looking for employment opportunities, contract opportunities, all things, right? So it's been a great day, as it always is with, when we're at Central Minex. And and of course, we're super appreciative of the great work that you guys do, at Gale Force.
No, it's very kind of you. Big things happening for you this year. Talk to me about the excitement around that. Gold is coming out this year.
It is. We're we're gearing up to cross the finish line with Valentine. We're targeting first gold pour in Q3. We've got it's an absolute flurry and beehive of activity on site. We've got in the range of 1,000 plus, not only marathon, but Calibre people on site, mixed in with our contractors, helping to get it across the finish line and get it done. On a rotational basis. Of course, we don't have capacity for 1,000 plus, but just some really exciting things happening, and we're in pre-commissioning and in stages and things like that. So there's a lot of things going on, lots.
What's it feel like to be this close to the, that first pour, as you say?
You know what? When I joined Marathon back in the fall of 2022, we didn't even have the release on the federal environmental assessment. That came a couple of months later, and we kicked off with construction in late October, mid to late October. The goalposts seemed so far away, right? Because at that time, we're looking at first gold in hopefully early 25 or whatever, and to now see we're starting to see video clips that are being shared with us from site in the pre-commissioning, things like that. It's a very proud moment. Right. It really is. It seemed like we were never at times would seem like you're never going to get there. It's a big project. Yeah. It's a big project. Ryan King, our senior vice president, mentioned it in his interview. Around 850 million to get it completed. That's big. Yeah. That's big. Not only, of course, in the dollar sense, but there's not a lot of industry that's pulling those numbers, on a project in Newfoundland, Labrador right now.
And what it means to the community as well, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, to think about the impact that's going to have generationally for this community, that's gives you goosebumps almost.
Well, I'm from one of our local 6 communities, just outside. Not born and raised, but we've been, my wife is. We moved back 10 years ago, just to see the numbers of local community members now that are directly employed either with Calibre or with some of our contractors is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
97% of the workforce are local people.
Yeah.
How does that, like, I mean, that's incredible to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what, with our, you know, our provincial target of 85, and even at times it's like, are we going to be able to pull the talent that we need to do a project like this? And I'll tell you, there's a lot of talent here in Newfoundland and Labrador, a lot of talent, and our numbers, to me, are living proof of that.
Yeah.
97% Newfoundland and Labrador. That's phenomenal.
A lot of talent in Newfoundland and Labrador. You're one of them, my friend. Caliber's a big part of this conversation, and we thank you for what you're doing for this province, for this region. You're making a great difference.
Well, thank you very much. And again, thanks, as always, to Gale Force. You do fantastic stuff, and we appreciate everything that you do.
Pleasure is all ours. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Alan.